Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guides. In this video I'm going to show you where you can acquire the Nebula handgun, which you can craft over at McCabe in World 13 once you've taken down Tal Ratha, who is a world boss from the Forgotten Prison starting point on the road. Taking Tal Ratha down will award you the Spiced Bile. If you take that over to McCabe, you're then going to be able to go and craft Nebula, as long as you've also got 7 Luminite crystals and 1,000 scrap. Now what Nebula is essentially is a handgun that fires a stream of acid at enemies. Now it might not be all that effective against normal enemies, but there are a lot of mechs on the road. If you can fire this thing off against a few mechs, you're just going to essentially corrode their armour to the point they can't even move. This thing is a beast. If you level it up, if you've got the resources and you want to pump some resources into an acid build, then feel free. It is a fairly good handgun against most other enemies, but obviously it will excel against mechs. However, where the Nebula handgun really comes into its own is with its baked-in ability called Nano Swarm, which unleashes a swarm of nanomachines that seek after enemies within 20 meters and repeatedly attack, dealing 6 acid damage per hit, and it lasts for 15 seconds. This is an incredibly powerful ability. If you've got a group of enemies in front of you, release your Nano Swarm, they'll go off and do damage to pretty much all of them. And if you've got one enemy in front of you, say a special or a boss, then they will take all of the damage that the nanomachines can do for 15 seconds. And they also inflict acid damage over time. It's an incredibly powerful handgun as long as you know how to use it. The range on it is very short, as it only fires a short stream of gas or acid. But the effectiveness of it up close, it's probably one of the best handguns in the game, especially for taking down any mechanised enemies. But there's a look at how to acquire the Nebula handgun in Remnant 2. Using it or not is of course completely your choice, as is whether or not you fancy subscribing to Griffin's Gaming Guides, which I would very much appreciate. Either way though, whichever you decide, please take care of yourselves out there, and I do look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.